Greetings, internet people. This is Phoenix Accolade coming to you with another fanfiction story. I took that one video down for the ones who've seen it already, 'cause I fixed my phone problem. And I also got some more news. The guy that used to call himself Scorpion, that was also in the Origin of Shadows, he's now Ravager Dubstep. So I'm just gonna call him Ravager in the story, cause yeah, it's a lot easier to keep track of. So this is going to be Origin of Shadows, Season 3, Chapter 1. I'm not going to ramble too much, cause I stink at rambling. So let's get on with this shit. I was glad that Rasheen was finally defeated. It was a couple weeks before something else stirred up, and that's when I met a professional hitman and realized I had a bounty on my head of over 500 million bits that some bad guy has offered up for any assassin that wants to try their luck in trying to kill me. See, and Ravager had a bounty on his head too. And it was like about right around the same as mine. Let's just leave it at that. But as we hung out around the Crystal Empire, we thought basically we probably should get moving. I looked over at Starshine, her ears folded back basically after I told her how many other ponies are out to get us. But she didn't really pay it no mind, but yeah, I could tell deep down she was terrified. Ravager looked up at me and said, "What are we doing sitting around here? If we got bounties on our heads, isn't staying in one place a bad idea?" I look back at him and say, "Yes, it is. That's why we better get moving quickly before they catch on to where we're at." Starshine just looks up at me and nods. Callie, on the other hand, wanted to stay and play around the Crystal Empire a little longer. I looked down at her and said, "Callie, come on, we gotta go." She nods and just runs and jumps on my back as usual, trying to gnaw on my wings. Yeah, no, she's cute, but still, I need those to fly, Callie. Don't bite them off. She looks at me and laughs. Starshine laughs out loud too, as she thought it was pretty comical. But as we was walking out into the forest to head somewhere and hide, we were jumped by a bounty hunter. And he told us to halt. "I am here to claim the bounty on your head, and you are not getting away from me." I just growl with my ears folded back, wondering how the hell they found me so fast. I just look up at him, giving a cocky, evil-looking grin, laughing maniacally, saying, "You think your weak ass is going to take me down? Don't make me laugh." He just looks back at me and says, "Try something." Like, okay, as I teleport behind him, basically, as he swings the sword around to try to chop my head as I teleport back in front of him just to blast him. And then I looked down at him basically after he plowed through 3 trees and said, "Buddy, you'd stay down. I'd stay down if I were you. 'Cause if you get back up, yeah, you just sealed your fate." But, just like an idiot, he gets back up and fire blasts me in the face. I just look back at him and say, "You realize I'm made of fire, so yeah, you just wasted it, your best attack. And you just sealed your fate." As I aim my horn at him and blast him to dust. Now that that's taken care of, how about we get a move on before anyone else shows up to try to kill us? Ravager looks back at me and says, "I couldn't agree more." I mean, this is stupid. I mean, they're endangering a lot of youngins and a lot of innocents by doing this. Starshine never did anything wrong. Neither did Silver Eye or Red Heart or Callie. See, kind of, they don't have no part in this. This is all me and Ravenger's doing. Yeah, but I'm surprised they stuck with us through it all. As the Hell Hunt assassins say, basically, usually they get the job done. But that one was shitty. Yeah, that's the Assassin Corporation that put the hit out on us. They're called the Hell Hunt Assassins, and they work for the Highlight Council. Revenger just looks back at me and says, "How do you know these people?" I look back at him, sighed contentedly as I buried my head down, like it's a long story. I used to work for them, but I quit after I figured out what they were doing. 'Cause they were not worth working for. They're assholes and they do not ever do anything right. They kill so many innocent creatures that it should be considered a joke. As we kept walking through the forest, chatting away, we realized it was getting a little too dark and a little too quiet to be comfortable with anything, so we started to be more cautious. Then we were jumped by two big, large shadow guards that just came out of nowhere. Ravenger quickly took action, basically jumping off the side of a tree, just to plant his hoof right into one of their faces as he held it down and blasted it to dust. Me, I took the more calm and collective approach and just blasted it to dust. I think just Ravenger just likes to do things more active. So, as we kept trotting through the forest after that, I'm a little tongue-tied, sorry. We started to be more cautious because we don't know what the hell is going to come out and try to jump us. So we just kept walking and trotting until we came up to a dang cave with a deep entryway. As we entered the cave, I lit up my horn to see. Realizing there was nothing inside, we said, "I bet we bed here for the night." See, Ravenger and the others just nodded as they walked in. As I used my magic to poof up some firewood in a fire. Yeah, you could do anything with magic. As we just sit there camping, basically, I told him all kinds of stories about how the Hell Hunt assassins are ruthless savages and mercenaries, and how the Highlight Council wants every living creature dead, whether they did anything or not. And really, they're messed up. And that was Season 3, Chapter 1. If you liked, then feel free to subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you can know when my next video will come out, and to like and comment, because I really enjoy that. And my voice always sounds monotone when I narrate, because yeah, I'm trying to improve that though. But hopefully I can by my next video. I guess you'll just have to find out. This is Phoenix Akule out.